Let's talk about this oil diffuser, white noise machine, and nightlight all in one. This thing is actually really cool. This was sent to me in exchange for testing and review, just in full disclosure. But if you check this out right now, we have it diffusing. It is a pretty low, so I'm not even sure that it's showing up on camera if you guys can see that, but it does actually diffuse, which is really nice. And you have this button for that. Then we also have this button that's going to turn on the nightlight part, which is really cool, and it changes colors. So you can actually change colors like depending on what you want, and that's going to be your nightlight, which is why this actually might be really good for a little kid's room, especially if they like doing like lavender specifically. I know a lot of people do that when they're going to go to sleep. But you can change up the color here, but then you can also just have like a normal light as your nightlight. Now that's what I'm going to be using because there's not really a switch when I walk from different rooms. The light switch is like really far away. So I know that for me, just having this light on before I go to bed and then I can walk back in my room and still see is actually going to be really nice. So being able to do that, and then you can change the different colors, and you can see that it's all touch capacitive right like that. Then the other thing that this thing does is it is a white noise machine, in case you guys didn't know. So what you do is you can press this button, and then you can make it louder with the, so this is the volume button. So this is the white noise. And you can cycle through because it has a bunch of different white noise selections. Right, I'm not completely sure on how many there are, but there seems to be a lot of sounds that you can cycle through here, and the speakers are pretty nice as well. So obviously if you want to have that off, I tend to not sleep with a white noise machine. And then we can do a timer as well if that's something that you're wanting to do, which is really cool on that. So I'm gonna have to mess with that. But overall, I really like how this thing looks. I think it looks really nice. I think these buttons are super easy to use. And then my only complaint is that they decided to put this on the side, the power plug-in on the side, versus just putting it on the back, which I think would have been way better for most people. Just the aesthetics of it. I know it's simple, but I think that would have looked a lot better on the back versus the side. But overall, this thing is really nice. It's super nice and clean looking, especially in this white color, and it works really well.